There we go. Okay, sorry about that. That was a bot. Oh, wait. So this is the house. So I need to go this way, because the door is locked. And I need to go this way. Oh, somebody's here.
Good morning. You've got a magnificent garden here.
Oh, please don't talk about it. Since my gardener automaton broke down, there are weeds everywhere. You can't imagine how much work it takes me. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. We're not used to doing without our robot help here in Veladiland. But everybody says that we're going to have to get used to it.
Wait, she just mentioned robot. When I was warned not to say robot. What is this? Okay. Wait. I don't have to go further into the maze? Like I did in the original? What? That's kind of mean. I loved going through that maze. And then when I went this way, it would show the actual statue, and then that's closed. That's mean. I wanted to go through the maze. Oh, okay.
Mammoth. You draw mammoths for Momo? Oh, Momo, it's you. You scared me. What are you doing in here? Momo want mammoth picture, like Hans picture. Sorry, I haven't got a picture of a mammoth with me. Take paper and pencil and draw mammoth for Momo. You don't give up easily, do you?
Then I need to get in here. Take the ink. May 14th, 1930. Yesterday, something terrible happened. I do not know who to turn to, who to talk to, so I have decided to write it down. You, dear diary, are now my confidant and sole guardian of my secrets, of my secret thoughts. Hans lies in the next room, teetering between life and death, and I am terrified. Oh, the injustice of life. First Mama, then Hans. Please, dear Lord, don't take my little brother away as well. May 15th, 1930. Hans made me promise to keep this secret, but its burden, it's too heavy. I know I can tell you, though, dear diary. We discovered a cave in the mountains, a marvelous cavern, with ancient paintings on the walls. Only prehistoric men could have painted them because they were depictions of mammoths. which are prehistoric creatures as well. That much I know. I hate mammoths now. It's all because of them and because of that stupid prehistoric children's toy. Why, Hans? Oh, why did you try and take it? And why did I let you climb up there? It's my fault you are in a coma now. Hans, if you die, I will not know how I could ever forgive myself. May 16th, 1930. Hans has still not regained consciousness. Father cannot sleep, and Gertrude cries all the day long. Excuse me. Outside the heart is suffocating. Oh, outside the heat is suffocating, but inside the house is icy cold and dismal. I still have hope, though. I know my brother. I know his strength. He will pull through. He never gives in. May 17th, 1930. I cannot think of anything else but Hans. In all my waking and sleeping dreams, I see his fall over and over. I see his head hitting the rock and his oh so pale face softening. I have taken refuge in the attic. It is the only place where I find any peace wrapped up in all my memories. Excuse me. May 18th, 1930. 5 days have passed since the accident, and Hans has still not opened his eyes. To see him like this is unbearable. Please, God, protect him. Take my life, not his. May 19th, 1930. I feel so desperate, so alone. I want to snuggle up in Father's arms, but I dare not. He's just so impassive. Not impulsive. Oh, Hans, don't leave me here. May 20th, 1930. It has happened. Hans has come back to life. He opened his eyes and uttered my name. My name! Do you realize? This is the happiest day of my life. I want to take to the streets and sing to proclaim my joy to the world. Thank you. Oh, thank you, God. May 22nd. May 22nd. That doesn't feel right. Putting the TH for the 22nd. 1930. How wonderful, how beautiful life is. Gertrude and I cannot stop breaking into uncontrollable fits of giggles. Hans even wolfed down his meal today. I knew he was tough, my little brother. Even Father smiled at me today when he said good morning. May 25th, 1930. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. I am totally absorbed in Hans's recovery. I have scarcely 5 minutes to myself to return to my refuge and scribble down these words. May 29th, 1930. It is very curious whether Hans is hungry, thirsty, or if he wants something. He cannot stop saying my name. He cannot bear it when I leave him, even for an instant. Gertrude thinks that I should move my bed into his room to help him sleep better. I hope that Father will agree. June 2nd. See, she put 2nd for June. June 2nd, 1930, but not May 22nd. Today was the first day that Hans has left the house. We went for a short walk in the garden, but Hans is so very weak. The doctor said we should be patient and shouldn't rush him. It is so hard, though. I hope so much that life will return to how it once was. June 20th, 1930. Hans has been out of his coma for a month now. He still doesn't say much and has difficulty moving. He sits motionless for long periods of time, his eyes wide open as though lost in thought. I have often had to call his name several times before he reacts. Then he will smile, and when he does, the moment is magic for me, and I couldn't possibly be happier. June 20... See, I should put 22nd for June 22nd. But not May 22nd. 1930. I had to talk to him. The burden was too great. I asked Hans about the accident in the cave to find out what he could remember. He could utter only one word, mammoth, and his eyes glowed so strangely when he said it that he frightened me. September 15th, 1930. I go back to school today, and for the first time in my life, I am dreading it. I am afraid of leaving Hans alone. Despite Gertrude's kindness and attention, I have the impression that Hans is much less nervous when I'm there. October 20th, 1930. While I was doing my homework yesterday evening, Hans crept up on me so quietly that he made me jump. He took a pencil and a blank sheet of paper, and curiously he started drawing. It is the first time since his accident that he has done anything but daydream. October 28th, 1930. Hans scribbles almost obsessively. It is all he will do, all day long. If I feel it annoys Father. Nobody else understands, but I can see that Hans is trying to draw mammoths. November 16th, 1930. Today is my birthday, and Gertrude has made me an apple pie, my favorite. But Father has not returned home for lunch, and Hans doesn't want to leave his room. The best present I could ever have is to see Hans back on the way to recovery. December 25th, 1930. Snow is falling. It is so beautiful. July 10th, 1931. The doctor visited to examine Hans. He seems happy that my little brother has fully recovered his facilities. It truly is a miracle. I don't understand why he doesn't talk more, though. Why isn't he livelier like it was before? February 9th, 1931. It is Hans' birthday. Today he will be 11 years old. I had the strangest of impressions that actually he has lost 5 years rather than gained one more. February 24th, 1931. The doctor has just left. I saw him whispering with Father. Their serious expressions worried me awfully. What could they be hiding from me? I am grown up now. At the age of 15, you can understand everything. I am too scared to ask Father what is happening. March 15th, 1931. I have been thinking, and it seems to me that Hans' attitude isn't normal. The shock of the fall and his coma must have had much more serious effects than we first imagined. Hans, my dear brother, what is happening to you? April 4th, 1931. I have discovered the truth. Hans is stunned, physically and mentally. I eavesdropped a conversation between the doctor, Father, and Gertrude. Gertrude buried her tear-filled eyes in her apron, and Father muttered the word, I'm not saying that word. I hate that word. Under his breath. How could he say such a thing? April 13th, 1931. It is Easter, and we're on school holidays. This means I can spend all day with Hans and protect him from Father's permanent dark moods. He cannot accept the fact that Hans, his only son, will stay in this state forever. April 14th, 1931. It is truly difficult to accept, but it is not Hans' fault. Mine, maybe, but not Hans. I did not know how to make Father understand. He